Hey guys, what's up? I'm Cthulhu, and I'm here today to play Call of Cthulhu: Dark Corners of the Earth. Now, I have played this game before in the past, and I am here to actually replay it because I've never actually beaten it. Now, I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna go to the game options and turn down the voices to 5, the special effects to 3. And the music down to a nice quiet 2. Yes, I know you can. It's really, this game is really creepy, and I do really bad with horror games, so you guys are probably gonna get to see me scream like a little bitch. Alright, so without a further ado, let's get into this game. Private investigator. Alright, time for some dialogue. Arkham Asylum, 16th of February, 1922.
Opening me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless.
He wrote those rallying glyphs on the floor with his own blood. That's fucked up.
And it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I love how they put this in like Lovecraft's time. Like, I know he died, like, I forget the exact date, but he lived around this era. He was born in like 1890. I know that. But yeah, this is usually what happens to people who come in contact with mythos beings. They go insane and try to kill themselves. He's like, oh shit, not another day in the asylum with somebody hanging themselves. I'll be damned if this happens today. He wrote an elder sign on the floor too. It's kind of fucked. Sorry if I don't talk a lot. There's a lot of exposition and stuff at the beginning of this game, which it's fine because this, like, I could see Lovecraft writing something like this. Has a little bit of Call of Cthulhu and a little bit of Shadows over Innsmouth. Game tips are currently active. Thank you, because I haven't played this game in a couple years. 6.5 years ago. Man, those cars. Old as hell. Okay, 6th of September, 1915 in Massachusetts. World War I wasn't even over. Like, damn. Long ass time ago.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash. Hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, you know, doing the normal rounds.
See, that's kind of weird how he'd be like, oh, we're doing the normal rounds, and we haven't arrested any of these cult members yet. It's kind of weird.
Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Put a bunch of unexperienced cops on the case of, you know, a bunch of cultists who are crazy, who have guns. Yep. Definitely the right thing to do. So I'm guessing these guys are part of the Cthulhu cult, probably. Something like that. Dagon or something. Because it is Massachusetts.
join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
What the shit? I just walked up. He just blew his brains out. That's nice. Great. We want Walters. Oh no, my friend just turned into nothing. Shit just got real. Oh shit, wow.
It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape.
That must be Azathoth or something. It looks like a painting of Azathoth. That might be in Starspawn? Arlothep? I don't know.
A depiction of some alien creature.
That's definitely Cthulhu.
This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy. That's an unusual design.
Alright, gonna save over that, because that was my second trying to do this, but my equipment messed up.
Keep shooting!
I know you guys have wanted me to play this for a while, because I did a poll on Twitter, and you guys were like, Cthulhu Saves the World or this?
It won't budge. It won't open.
Hold up. I can hear someone choking on blood. That's fucked. Hello? Oh, hell. Ew, that was disgusting. And he has glyphs tattooed on his body. That's fucked. Actually, they look engraved in him.
I don't get it. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful. What a nut house. The walls have been covered with glyphs.
All Relian. Or at least a form of it. People have like done Relian in different like forms all the time in the mythos. Like I remember I created one for Call of Cthulhu RPG that I did once, like where I was the keeper for. See, that guy's got it like tattooed all over his body.
Don't
And an
shoot
elder
with
sign.
an arm.
We've been expecting you, Mr. Walters.
That's fucked.
Damn, he recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. A key. Could come in handy. He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Bad case of lead poisoning. Stop, they're dead.
I better keep my distance from the window, or I'll end up like this nut job.
I love how like he's going through all this traumatic shit and he sounds like really fucking okay with it. I'd be freaking the fuck out. Like as soon as I stepped into this foyer right here and my friend got shot, I'd be like, oh my god, this is like Cthulhu cult shit, fuck this. And I'd leave and try to forget about it.
Another key.
I love how he's ignoring the fact that these are all pictures of him.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos.
Oh, now he does.
All of them.
Jack's
There
heartbeat.
must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here?
Jack's heartbeat
That must be an old case.
just starts getting faster and faster and faster.
Some screwball with a grudge, maybe.
And he sounds
Gotta think.
relatively okay with what's happening.
It's unlocked.
Yes, we get it, Jack.
There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
See, any normal person would go, oh, there's a person moaning in pain down there. Let's get the fuck out of here. No, Jack's just like, fuck it. I want to go downstairs.
Shit. That did not sound good.
Walk towards it, Jack. It'll make it better.
Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
See, this is the point where I walk in here and I'm like, fuck that. No, all of this is wrong. I just see like 6 corpses and I'm like, nah, fuck this.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
And that's when I walk in here and I see the as Lovecraft would put it, cyclopean architecture and devices. And no, Jack Walters just walks up to a dude who literally has all of his vital organs put inside these containers and is still breathing somehow.
It's too hot to pick up.
So I have to kill him.
Not touching it again.
It's causing his lungs to breathe and his... Oh god, that's terrible. His brain's been taken out. Completely out. Or maybe not. Looks like some of it's still in there.
The crystal's still warm.
And I love how his breath is like slowly steadying up, but his voice is like, the crystal, it's still warm.
Any moment.
Fucking nothing phases this man. See, this is another moment where anybody who knows anything about the mythos would be like, no, fuck this, I'm out.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Okay, I know what to do here. You just take the, yep, you put it in there. And then, also I'd walk in this room and be like, this doesn't look like human architecture. I'd probably leave. But nope, not Jack Walters. Fuck it. Jack is like, fuck it. Curiosity killed the cat, they say. Look where that got you, Jack. Fucking now, Star Spawn's probably gonna fuck you up. Battlestar Galactica, is that you? Or whatever that thing with the portal was, I forget. See, this is what curiosity gets you. Now the fucking Star Spawn's gonna like take your ass and be like, well, time to probe your butt, because we're aliens. Just kidding, they don't do that. They'd probably kill him. Or like probe his mind or some shit, I don't know. Literally 6.5 years. And like 6 days before he goes into the fucking asylum.
Strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress.
Yeah, that can happen. I mean, that's probably the least of your problems, dude. Like, they probably fucked with your brain so hard it's basically mush now.
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours.
See,
Only to find me
his room looks like what they describe in Call of Cthulhu when the guy's looking over his great uncle's papers and shit.
And I spoke. My
Like,
colleagues recoiled
when he's like talking about his research into the Cthulhu cult and everything.
my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study.
See, now he's like
I maintain a fanatical
yeah,
infatuation
he's
with the occult.
he's like getting into the occult and shit, and probably eventually figures out about the Cthulhu cult.
Often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection.
See,
I'm beginning to remember
he's
things from
going
that day,
he's going straight into madness.
6 years
Cthulhu's doing his
past
magic.
that I've told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
I love how there's like a shit ton of cigarettes and like a flask. Like he's like suddenly become an alcoholic. But I mean, it's like the 20s. Everybody smoked. Doesn't matter. Stack of ones. Back then, that was a lot.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth.
See, Innsmouth, Massachusetts. As soon as I'd hear that fucking name, I'd be like, no, I'm gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nope. Cult of Dagon, Deep Ones, not about to have that shit.
I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this. What the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Jack's just like, fuck it. My life's already gone to shit. I've been in a mental asylum for like 6.5 years. Okay, cool. Stuff to read. New client, February 6th, 1922. Night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears the First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue, a friend of the family. Mr. Anderson gave the job to him as a favor. Okay. Go to the next. Burnham is looking like a prime suspect for robbery, but there's a few things that don't add up. Not Anderson, and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into a store where he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and a combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation? If that was his plan, then why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders unwelcome there, and there are suspicious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. No, they're literally deep ones. They're literally beings that aren't human. Run, Jack. Run very, 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 very far. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months of trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. All right, let's get into this. This game saves a lot, which means I'm probably going to die a lot. Like, I've played it before, but I haven't gotten very far. I played it in my youth. Which, I mean, I'm only 19, but I mean, like, I played this when I was, like, 12, like, just getting into the mythos. When I've read, like, at that point, I was, like, I'd only read Shadows over Innsmouth, Call of Cthulhu, Nyarlathotep, and Azathoth.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefer it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
See, just the way he talks sounds like fish-like, weird, disgusting. I do remember one thing. A lot of the people in this town look like fish people. Like, I'll show you when I get out of the bus, and then I'm gonna have to end the episode. Gilman. Gilman. 'Cause they're fish people. Haha, fish joke. Like, they have bulbous eyes and weird mouths and shit. Like, see, you can see him over in the corner there, his fucked up face. I'd instantly look at these people and be like, what the fuck are you? Look at that. It's in constant pain. It looks like a fish. It's disgusting.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
See, I can hear whispers.
What are you talking about, fella?
Anyways, I'm gonna save over here, and then I'm gonna have to end the
Chit-chat
episode.
him's gonna get me no place fast.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching, Craftians. I'll be back with a new episode about every other day. I mean, I might be every day, depends on how fast I can get them out. But thank you for watching, and if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, and don't be afraid to subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one.